Yo, what's good? Welcome to another day in the life of the Warrior King and Prince DJ Nico. Now, as you can see, man, this grind with Prince DJ Nico did not just start. But what a lot of y'all don't know is I had to live this life once before with my oldest, man. As you can see, holding his National Society High School Scholars, certificate. So, back then when I was a single father, though, there was no social media, so there wasn't a way to really, let people know what you had going on. You just had to grind and do it. You know what I mean? Always give a shout out to my parents for being 10 toes down and always being that support system in both situations. Now, I often used to ask God, what is it about me that attracts narcissistic 304s that try to use the kids as a means to control me, to lead their kids, do all kind of weird stuff. And I always just ask God, like, why me, Lord? Why me? I just don't understand it. But throughout this journey, what I've learned is that I am a dark empath. So therefore, I tend to attract those narcissistic souls, for my healing and, the light that's within me. Now, we all have our dark side within us, and I'm no exception, but the light in me always outshines the dark, you dig? And being that I'm an introvert, meaning I really don't deal with a lot of people, it's very easy for the narcissistic person to try to steal your light, steal your shine, try to steal your destiny while, painting themselves as a victim. When the thing is, no, I love with all my heart. And I love you truly and I love you dearly. But it comes to a point to where, certain things got to come to an end. I'm not going to let it slide. I'm not going to be disrespected. And I'm definitely not going to let nobody play in my face. You dig? And the irony of the situation with people telling lies and telling false stories, if I was such a monster, then why in both situations did the mothers leave and abandon their kids? And that's because the narcissist projects who they are onto you. And they'll play victim and tell lies to whoever's dumb enough and gullible enough to believe them. So basically, when they can't manipulate you or use you anymore, then they must go find a new supply or somebody else to use and manipulate. And it's a hard pill to swallow, especially when you really love someone and you stood by them through the darkest times, trying to help them, achieve their dreams. And when it was your turn, to start your business and achieve your dreams, they betrayed you, man, and, basically left you for that. Even to the extent of running off on their own child. It's crazy. But you know what? You live and you learn. And again, I thank God brought my babies into my life to give me stability and give me balance in my life and to keep me on the right path. And I've raised two handsome and talented and special young men. And I'm proud of that as a father, a single father, you dig? So at the end of the day, as a real man, you take your L, you rebuild, you regroup, and you come back stronger. And you teach your sons, especially if you got sons, to do the same. Always become the best version of yourself, no matter what you go through, and you stay strong, and you keep moving forward. And you can see my little Prince DJ Nico sleep. But again, man, we getting that work done. Progress reports. All A's, man. All A's. You dig? Well, A beyond the roll, but you get the point. So the bottom line is, again, you see them grades, son. A's and B's. No matter what people mean for your bad, God gonna turn it for your good. And what's God's plan, people can't stop, no matter who the devil send. So to all the single mothers, single fathers out there, stay encouraged, man. Keep God first and do your best, man. You stronger than you think. And always keep the mindset we unstoppable. And don't no monkey stop this show. You dig? Another day in the life. Warrior King, Prince DJ Nico.